Places we've been. I've spoken with a few people who claim they've never experienced a downturn in their lives. To some extent, I understand them. There were times when I, too, believed it could never happen to me. Unfortunately for me, or perhaps fortunately, depending on how you look at it, something tells me I've been blessed, whether times were good, bad, or sometimes even ugly. In every one of these places I've visited, I've learned valuable lessons. Those lessons have sharpened my ability to use what I call my telepathy, seeing things from many different perspectives, which has gifted me with invaluable wisdom. My life has been like a roller coaster. The times of feast gave me confidence, but the times of famine gave me strength to realize that no matter what storm blew through my life, I was blessed to know the tides would eventually turn. I always reflected on my days of feast, and in doing so, I learned how to persevere. That taught me that regardless of the season, I had created a blueprint to endure. All I needed was to think things through, have faith, and not allow myself to slip into darkness. Once I learned the secret to success, I felt it was my duty not only to share it with others, but also to create systems for them to use as a bridge over troubled waters. I won't go into the details of how I think, but the fruits tell the story. The most painful period of my life came after my first child was born. That time was tumultuous. I saw a glimmer of light and believed I was out of the barrel. Then we had another child, and famine swept over us once again. My first child had seen enough of the feast to know that this period of famine would eventually change. My younger son was born into famine, though soon after, a time of feast came upon us for a while. My older son was wise enough to help his younger brother understand that the tides would eventually turn. Even though little changed at first, my younger son observed the process and always remained aware that if we stayed on the right path, all would be well. He watched what happened and was smart enough to steer clear of the darkness poised to consume our entire family. God blessed us. Both my sons are deeply wise, honest, and conscious of what it takes to persevere, whether times are good or bad. Life has a way of giving us wisdom that's often hard for others to understand unless they've lived through something similar. This wisdom unlocks dimensions some will never be able to grasp. We learn to navigate mental and spiritual realms invisible to the naked eye. These are things unseen yet deeply fulfilling, like a sixth sense, sometimes earned only through enduring adversity. I feel I am anointed to create a system that offers people from all walks of life access to a way of earning income, despite the deep reach of the very wealthy, who seem to control almost everything. I've seen this pattern too many times, and I have no doubt in my heart, if someone has no means of earning a living, they can always turn to a program that not only pays them for their humanity but also provides the resources to earn income with dignity. I call it Unite-itis, meaning unite us. Humans must unite to survive. We must stick together or hang alone. Once it launches, check it out thoroughly. It could be your bridge over troubled waters.